Okay, what is up guys? This is my first ever YouTube video. I've been wanting to record one for a long while, but I've just not got around to it. But today I finally decided, let's give it a go. I've got a heavy deadlift session today and then a good back workout, so I figured might as well record it. My back is, I would argue my back is probably my best feature, so makes sense to do a YouTube video on it first. And yeah, I'm just going to run you guys through my workout, through my deadlifts, everything I'm doing, and then probably a bit of posing at the end so you guys can actually see the back that I've been developing, you know, a bit of a showcase. And yeah, so my pre-workout meal has just got done cooking, so I'm going to eat that in a minute, and then in about half an hour after eating that I'm going to head off to the gym. I'm trying a new pre-workout today. I've got like a little DIY pre-workout. I've bought loads of different ingredients. I'm going to mix it together, make my own pre-workout, so we're going to see how that goes. And yeah, it should be a good session today, heavy session, so always fun. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, so this is my pre-workout meal, by the way. It is just pure fusilli pasta. I have it every day before the gym. 100 grams, it's got about 300 calories and 70 grams of carbs in it, I believe, somewhere around there. So it's a pretty decent pre-workout meal. And then I usually have a small protein shake before this, because I put milk in my protein shake and that it's slower to digest milk than pasta. So you want to have that before, so your body has time to digest it, obviously, because you don't want to be feeling, you don't want to have a heavy stomach at the gym. So yeah, I'll have a protein shake, then I'll have this, just 100 grams of fusilli pasta. And then just before I leave for the gym, I'll have a banana or a bit of honey. Sometimes I put honey in my pre-workout drink, but I'm not doing that today. So I'll just have a banana before the workout. Yeah, that's pretty much my pre-workout meal. Pasta, banana and a protein shake. Can't go wrong with that, can you? So we're here making my pre-workout. What have we got here? 500 millilitres of water, that's my base, sound. I'm putting that on the scale. Now, my pre-workout base is Dope Max pre-workout from Bulk. Sorry, I completely forgot what it's called then. This is my first time ever having this pre-workout. Normally I would get my protein, but I decided I want something more cost friendly. So I've gone with a cheaper pre-workout, but unfortunately it's slightly weaker, which is why I've got some ingredients with me here. Because with this slightly weaker pre-workout for just an extra little price, you can get lots of different ingredients, and then you have the strongest pre-workout in the world for the cost of an average pre-workout, which is pretty good if you ask me. So the first ingredient of Jacob's pre-workout here, Jacob's special stuff, is 1 scoop. I'm not sure if that's 1 scoop or not, because I've never seen a scooper like this with like little spoon thing. Normally it's a little bucket, isn't it? But yeah, 1 scoop's going in. Done. Pre-workout is in. This is the main ingredient, obviously. This is the base of my pre-workout, as you can call it. And I'm just going to read you some of the ingredients here. So it's 5 grams of arginine, whatever that is, I don't care. 5 grams beta alanine. That's kind of important. Not really that important though. But the main ingredient here is citrulline. There is 5 grams of citrulline. 3 grams is citrulline malate. No idea what any of that means, but I do know what citrulline is, which is good. There's 500 milligrams of pink Himalayan salt, so that's sort of like a little, that's sodium, it's an electrolyte, alright, that's all you need to know. It's going to hydrate you a bit better than what you are at the minute. And then 200 milligrams of caffeine. That's all we really care about, the citrulline and the caffeine. That is all you really want in a pre-workout. So this only has 5 grams in total of citrulline and 200 milligrams of caffeine. This is where my special ingredients are going to come in. They're going to change the game right here from Bulk, to save me from shipping costs from different companies. Citrulline malate, okay. This is the exact same as the citrulline that's in there. what citrulline does is it converts into arginine, something like that. And what that's going to do is it's going to increase the citric acid in your body. And citric acid is going to dilate your blood vessels. And with dilated blood vessels, that means you're going to have an improved blood flow. With an improved blood flow, obviously, I'm sure you can know where I'm going here, you can get a better pump. And we all love the pump. So this is going to make you feel absolutely wham at the gym, because you can get a pump. All right, that's all we really need to know about it. Just to mention, I said that was the ingredients of the pre-workout. What I just said was per serving, and I believe a serving is 2 scoops, I think. Oh no, one slightly, okay, no, so that is right. Okay, I was going to say I thought I might have to put another one in, but that's fine. Now with the citrulline, you've got to measure this out, because if you have a bit too much, you might implode or something. I'm not too sure what actually happens if you have a bit too much citrulline, but I'm not gonna see what happens. I'm not gonna make myself overdose on citrulline for a science experiment, okay? That is not gonna be happening around here. So we're gonna measure it out. We've already got 5 grams of citrulline. The maximum you want is about probably 8 to 10. That's like the good dose. So we're gonna put in here 3 grams. I'm gonna overdose it a little bit. Why not? Go big or go home. 6 grams of citrulline, done, just like that. It's all over my fingers. I don't want to lick it, because the last time I ever had citrulline, it was my protein citrulline, and it was the most disgusting sour thing I've ever tasted. You couldn't taste it in the water, but licking off your fingers, it felt like there was an atom bomb in your mouth, right? It was not nice. So I'm going to quickly wash my hands off there. Right, awesome stuff. Pre-workout is in, citrulline is in. The second to final big ingredient here, right? Bulk electrolyte plus 500 grams of sodium, 300 grams of potassium, 100 grams of magnesium. This is basically gonna hydrate me, gonna keep me feeling nice, full of water, and it's gonna help the pump, it's gonna help my fatigue, and basically, you take this, you're gonna lift heavier, you're gonna lift longer, alright? That's all you need to know. Just 1 scoop of this though, because there is 500 milligrams of Himalayan pink rock salt in here, which I do have a packet of that on its own, but obviously I'm not gonna add any more in, because there's already 500 of it in the pre-workout anyway. So we're just gonna go with 1 scoop of this. Which is half a serving, I do believe. There we go, that's in. That's also going to give it a nice taste. I do actually really like the taste of this, so I would actually recommend it for electrolytes. I was going to go with ESN electrolyte thingies with carbs in it or whatever, but it's like 30 quid for 20 of them, and plus shipping and everything, that's no chance. So I've just gone with this, and it tastes good, so. Now, the final ingredient. This is the monster, alright? Caffeine, per tablet 200 milligrams of caffeine. 200 milligrams of caffeine per tablet, that is ridiculous, alright? I'm going to show you the size of this tablet. This is double a monster, basically. This is all you need, and you're going to get double the caffeine in a monster, so that is absolutely crazy. Obviously I'm not going to be taking all that. I'm not going to have 400 milligrams of caffeine, because I would just die. So I'm going to cut this in half, and we're only going to have half. And yeah, that is my pre-workout done. That is Jacob's special stuff, fully created, ready for the gym. Gonna have a banana, and then we're going to lift some heavy weights. So a bit fizzy. I don't really like fizzy, well, I don't like fizzy drinks, alright? If you're going to learn one thing about me, you need to learn I don't like fizzy. I don't like the way it tingles on my tongue every, icks me out. But this is alright. For a pre-workout, it's actually probably the nicest tasting pre-workout I've ever had. Thanks to the mixed berries electrolytes in here. But yeah, it's doable. I can down this. The caffeine tablet did taste like cancer, but that's fine. It's only a little tablet, so yeah, I'll see you guys at the gym.
Edge of earth, so sweet and brown. My London Bridge keeps falling down, 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 down. I'll plant a seed inside their brain. Can't help what happens when it rains. The edge of earth where I'll be found. Na, na, na,
Tired of being what you want me to be, feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. Don't know what you're expecting of me.